Hello, hello, hello everyone. Queen Nightshade here. So today's pick a card reading is going to be about what you're bringing into your ancestral line that your benevolent ancestors are very proud of you for. All right, so I got three piles. Pile number one is knowledge. Pile number two is financial security. And pile number three is balanced emotions. Alright, if you need more time, pause the video right here. If not, let's go ahead and hop into pile number one. Hello, hello, hello. If you chose pile number one with this knowledge card, this is your reading. This reading is all about what you're bringing to your ancestral line that your benevolent ancestors are proud of. So the first thing that I'm picking up is you was open up enough to learn things from your ancient ancestors, to learn from the healers, the shamans, even if the doctors, the nurses, people that were in the medical field, you was open up enough to learn from it. They've been waiting on you for a while. And I'm going to lean a little bit more into the spiritual side of healing than I am doctors and nurses. Doctors and nurses might be for a select few, but it also, because I also heard mixing the two. So you guys also might be someone that is a doctor, is a nurse, but you don't use pills, you don't use like shots, you use things that come from nature. Or you might be, I'm trying to think of what they call them, like a holistic practitioner or a holistic nurse or a holistic doctor. Some of you guys might have actually went to school to be a doctor and to be a nurse, and decided to go the natural route. And some of for my others, you guys might be tarot and oracle readers, you guys might be Reiki masters, some of you guys might make herbal teas, some of you guys might make tinctures. There you have your own way of healing. Even like, you know, cleansing spaces, cleansing energy, just helping people to heal. You're someone that thirsts for knowledge. Like, you're not afraid to pick up a book, you're not afraid to study on hours on end, you're not someone, like, you are someone that gets excited. And what I got with this is, like, let's just say you read a book, or you watched a movie, and like some people are like, okay, I've watched it, I've seen it, I don't want to watch it again, like I know what it's all about and I don't need to learn anything else from it. But you're the type of person where you'll watch something and you'll find little clues or details, and every single time you find it or read it, like maybe you're watching documentaries, it doesn't have to be a movie, I mean it could be a movie, but like a documentary or something that you read, like you go back and rewatch or reread it, and then you get excited when you find new little details, and these details help you. Also with the mixing, I heard like you're mixing like your benevolent ancestors ways of how they did it with with today's either today's or something that you do that maybe hasn't been done before, and you integrate it together. That's awesome, guys. I also picked up that you guys might have a strong connection with trees. You guys might sit around trees a lot, talk to trees, really ground yourself with trees. You guys also might use like tree medicine, the bark from the trees or the leaves from the trees, or if they grow fruit, or if they grow, you know, certain berries and things like that. That also came up. You guys also might work with a lot of flowers too, with this flower showing up. With the lantern, when I see the lantern, I always think of, you know, someone that's in the darkness and someone walks up to that person in the darkness with a light, and they're that person's light to help them, guide them out of the darkness. And I kind of feel like that's the role that you have taken on, and that's what you're bringing to your ancestral line, or that's what you're continuing through your ancestor line. But like I said, for some of you guys, I feel like it's been a long time coming. Like your beloved ancestors have been waiting for another healer to show up, so they can pass down this knowledge to you. Some of you guys might have ancestral altars that you work with, and that, you know, you venerate and stuff like that. And some of you guys have a very strong connection with your ancestors. Some of you guys too, you guys might not even have an ancestor altar, but you guys go to their grave and either talk to them, or you know, just place things on their grave and things like that. And I feel like that's kind of like, you know, it's not like I feel like it's kind of the same thing, because it's both honoring your ancestors, right? All right, so the other card you guys got is security. Let me take a look at this card real quick. I feel like this card is talking more about security in oneself. Having the reassurance that, you know, like, especially like with your body and stuff like that, having the reassurance that you will be given the knowledge to help heal yourself, but help heal others. That's what I kind of feel like this security is. I feel like some of you guys have gotten like really sick, or there's something that's been attached to your aura field or your energy field, and I feel like it's your ancestors, to be honest with you. I feel like you get this like books pop up out of nowhere, and I don't mean like out of thin air, but like the things that you need to study and to help you with your healing, you find really easily. And it's like sometimes you're not even looking for it, and it just pops up. And I'll give you an example. Like my environment, since I'm clairsentient, I have to keep my environment clean and tidy, but I also have to make sure like the energy in my home is good, like it's not, you know, thick and heavy, because when it's thick and heavy, like things kind of go, my emotions kind of go haywire, and I'm just like, it puts me in a bad mood and a whole bunch, or I get really, really exhausted, like I can't do anything. And I was trying to figure out the right herb to burn, in order to help remove this energy I was feeling, because like the normal herbs that I normally use wasn't working. And on my ancestor altar, I had books underneath it, because it's like a little, it's got like 6 compartments in it, but they're open. It's not like a drawer, like the cubby holes. That's the word I was trying to find. And like, so I'm trying to rack my brain of it. I'm trying to figure out what herb, and I had this this deck fall out, and the cards slid, and there's one that caught my eye, and it was juniper berry. And I'd never had smoked clean with juniper berry, but I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And as soon as I burnt it, the energy that I was feeling in my home went away. It was lighter, it felt more brighter, and I felt a lot better. So that's like an example. All right, guys? All right, let's see the other cards that you guys got. Ooh, look at that. Soul forgiveness. Yes. And joy. Yeah, you're teaching yourself how to forgive yourself and bring more joy into your life. And even if you're like, but I'm in the middle of it, I haven't done it, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. And you're gonna be able to teach other people, these things, and you're gonna be able to, like I said, help your future generation, and you're going to bring a lot of joy, because I see there's a lot of babies. You're going to, like I said, you're gonna help future generations with this, but it starts with you, right? You're the one that took on this journey, and this is being a healer is a tough journey. It's a very tough journey. It's not rainbows, unicorns, and sunshine. It's very hard. You gotta take you have to take accountability, and you have to really work through your problems, and you can't just sit there and ignore them. Like, you really have to work through them, and that's very, very hard, guys. But it's very rewarding when you do the work. I'm going to, because I forgot these numbers, but 22, 28, 16 might be important. 2 plus 2 is 4. You might be a life path 4th. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 might be a number, and then, or 1 might be your life path. And 6 plus 1 is 7, so you might be life path 7, or 7 might be important. Those also might be dates that you started your healing journey, or it might be your birth date. However it resonates for you guys. I feel like this pile is very connected to Mother Earth, and with this this right here, like, you know, I feel like Mother Earth is giving to you, because Mother Earth knows that you're going to teach others how to become one with her again, because of AI and the internet and social media. A lot of us are getting a lot of us have been moving a lot more away from, you know, spending time out in nature and being in nature, because we're so distracted with everything. And I feel like you're gonna be someone that teaches people to, like, come back to earth, be at one with her, that she's very healing for us. You know, it is our planet, and to take care. You guys might be someone that is advocates for nature. You guys might donate to places that, like, clean up the water or plant trees, or maybe you've went and cleaned up the water, or went out and planted trees, etc. Like, whatever way. I feel like it's like a give and take relationship. Like, you use Mother Nature, but you also, like, help replenish her after, like, you know, using her herbs or using her flowers, or, you know, things like that. Okay. Now we got the pillar of light. And I feel like this is how, let me move these. I feel like this is how you're being viewed, because look, the golden sun right there. And then her in the middle. I feel like this is just how you're being, this is how your ancestral line views you. Because this pillar of light, this card talks about grounding yourself, doing a lot of meditations, doing a lot of practices, because it says that sometimes when you're speaking with spirit, like in this card it says high vibrational spirit, if you're not prepared enough, when they touch you, it can be shocking, like it can be too much to handle. Let me get that book and read exactly that for you, because I feel like I'm not putting all the information into that. But I do know that's like communication with spirits, and I do feel like you can communicate with spirit, and you're someone that can channel very high vibrational beings. Okay, hang on guys, I'm trying to find that. Okay, it says, being of light and divinity are calling you now. They wish to connect with you more strongly, and you're being guided to strengthen your energy field to allow more of the divine light that seeks you to flow through your body safely and into expression. It says, it is suggested that you first build and strengthen your natural pillar of life within your energy body, like building a broadband cable, so that you can receive energy transmissions into your being more easily. Without such a preparation, it would be like trying to run high voltage electricity through wires that were not equipped to handle it. Some fire and damage would occur, and the practice would not be safe or sensible. Okay, let me see what else it says. It says it is recommended that you attempt this practice. Well, let's go up and see what practice that was. The pillar of light is the energy tube of pure white light that connects the soul star chakra above your head and the earth star chakra beneath your feet. The star of Isis will descend from above your soul star chakra, pouring in grace, light, and healing power until it eventually flows like a river into your earth star chakra, blessing the earth through your body. It says there are higher frequencies waiting to connect more consciously with you for spiritual enlightenment, healing, and guidance, but you will need to prepare your energy field for the connection so the energy can flow without undue stress or strain on your body. So you guys might be channelers, and this might be a side note to meditate more, to build, like it says, your spiritual body, your aura field up, and meditate. Like some of the things it says when you're not, it says you might feel lightheaded or ungrounded, too hot or cranky, hormonal or overheated inside, out of balance emotionally, and just not enjoying your practice. Moderation will lead you more quickly into success. So for this pile, you guys might need to start if you haven't, a spiritual practice of meditation. You guys need to do it on a daily basis. And it doesn't have to be long. It could be 5, 10, 15 minutes a day. Because some of you guys are channeling without even knowing it, and it's having a little bit of repercussions on your emotional, mental, or physical body. All right? Okay. So the last two cards I'm going to read from the book. Let me find the... Okay. This card right here, let me move these. It says, when you draw the love card, you know the card is speaking to your soul's journey in the way of the heart. The love card is about operating from the heart, leading from the heart, and walking what my ancestors called the pathway of the heart. The pathway of the heart is guided by expansion and flow. There's that other expansion. So it is about connecting authentically from a place of true freedom, true sovereignty, and true liberation. A lot of people like to think the love card is about their soulmate or their twin flame or some Disney fairy tale happily ever after romance kind of thing. Except that's all matrix programming that tries to convince people that love is something outside of themselves, that they have to chase, that they have to cling to, and that they have to jump through hoops to obtain and earn and keep and be worthy of. This is false, and this is a trap that has nothing to do with love or with the pathway of the heart. The pathway of the heart is about being fully expressed and fully experienced and allowing others to be fully expressed and fully experienced without rules or regulations or restriction or judgment or preference or expectations or hesitation or contradictions. This theme is about loving for the sake of loving because you are love. Okay? I feel like these are side messages, but I feel like that's how you guys are. You guys don't make people jump through hoops, and you guys let people express themselves fully. Okay, and then 44 double head. Says you are a rebel who likes a practical joke. You have a dry wit and appreciate a sense of irony. Enjoy your nonconformist attitude and understand the importance of those we deem contrary people in society. This isn't harmful energy, but playful and enticing thought among those who are unaware. Be on your toes and watch the thin line between a good sales pitch and a trap, and ask yourself about your ethical stance if you are in sales. Your light-hearted approach is well appreciated, but some may not take you as seriously as you wish. Take a moment to embrace your rebellious self and understand that this path is not for everyone, but is just as important as every path we are asked to walk. Also, if you're being confronted with mischievous, noisy spirit activity or missing items you are sure you haven't misplaced, cleanse your space and leave an offering to your house spirits or little people. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you like, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have a story to tell me, I'd love to hear it. Write it down in the comments below. Alright, bye guys. Hello. If you chose the financial security for pile number 2, this is your reading. This reading's all about what you're bringing to your ancestral line that your benevolent ancestors are very proud of you for. Okay? So, first and foremost, you guys might be bringing in a lot of abundance for your ancestral line. You guys might make a lot of money. You guys might acquire a lot of wealth, but I'm feeling like for you guys, I feel like you guys are going to be the ones that share this wealth. Like, it's going to be houses that you buy and that you pass down generation. Like, you will it to your children, and you make sure, that your children have a home, and there's children's children, and like anybody in your family can come and stay in that home. Like there's always going to be some type of security for your family. Or maybe you have a business and that's really going to pop off or is popping off, and you are putting that money away, you're saving it, and you're investing it in your children's future, or you're investing it in your grandchildren's future. I also feel like with financial security and good luck, I also feel like this is just being secure within yourself, loving yourself, taking good care of yourself, treating yourself with respect. And I feel like with you doing that, other people view you, I keep on hearing the word noble, so like people view you as a very noble person. People view you as someone that sticks to their word. You're a trusted person. People trust you easily because you always keep your word is what I heard. I'm also hearing like some of you guys might actually work in like the fields, or like what I mean by that is like you guys might be like farmers or people that grow food, and you actually work with the year, or this is how you manifest your security with yourself and your family, is you work with the seasons. You work with spring, you work with summer, you work with fall, and you work with winter. I keep on hearing agriculture with this, so you guys might invest in land. It's something to do with land. I heard, especially with this good luck, lucky charm, like you're a lucky charm. I don't know, maybe like you've been called a lucky charm. This might resonate for someone, or this is just how your ancestors, benevolent ancestors, view you, as like their lucky charm, because you're bringing in a lot of abundance and financial security to the ancestral line, and you're not being greedy about it. Like I said, you're sharing your wealth. For you guys might see a lot of ladybugs, or you guys might see ladybugs when I'm hearing investing. So when sometimes you guys might see ladybugs before you invest in something, and generally that's like the to-go sign, because ladybugs are lucky, and you guys end up investing in something that is very prosperous. Okay, let's see if I pick up anything else from these cards. Something about also just like cycles. It might even be the cycles of the moon, but like it's like you intuitively know how to work with the cycles and how to remain stable, even in like during hard times. Like you guys manage to make it through, and you guys always have like this cushion to fall back on. All right. So the other cards you guys got is Chalice, Fulfillment, Shame, Grief, and then the other card you guys got is Speak Up, so I'm just going to put that right there. Yeah, I feel like this pile's really been working on their emotions, and that's why Chalice and Fulfillment comes up. I'm gonna say this because I see her walking towards here, but I've got these, my cat had 3 kittens, and the black one's walking over here, so if she gets in the screenshot, I'm sorry. I feel like, there might have been a lot of shame tied to your family line, a lot of grief tied to your family line, a lot of not being able to speak up for oneself, for fear of like the repercussions of doing so. And I feel like for you guys, and this might not have passed already, but I feel like it's going to come to fruition to where you learn, or you have learned, that there is power in speaking up. And when you don't speak up for yourself, that's where that shame and grief can get to be where it's too much to handle. So like keeping things to yourself, or not speaking up for yourself, or not taking up for yourself, or letting someone use you as like a doormat. And I feel like this pile has went through that, and something just kind of clicked into you guys, where you was like, no more. Like, no more. I'm done with this. This is like, you spoke up for yourself. You told them what they did wrong, how you felt, and you didn't care about, you wasn't afraid of the repercussions. And I feel like your benevolent ancestors are proud of you in that way, because like maybe some of them couldn't do that for themselves, because back in way back in the day, if they did that, like the repercussions was a lot worse than what it is today. So they're proud that you aren't bottling up these emotions, that you're working through these emotions, but you're also standing up for yourself, and you're also like being real with yourself about how you feel, instead of just pushing it or suppressing it and pushing it to the side. They're really happy about that. And that's why I said with the financial security, I felt like it was secure, not only like money wise, but I also felt like it was like secure within yourself, where you yourself felt abundant. And it's because you don't let these emotions control you, and you work through your emotions. And like I said, if you gotta call people out, you've learned to just call people out and tell them how like it is, because has to be done sometimes. And you're not shaming yourself, and you're working through your grief, and that's really lovely, guys. I'm gonna do the numbers like I did for the last pile. So you guys might be 34, 33, 29, 19. 3 plus 4 is 7. You might be a life path 7, a life path 6 with the 3 plus 3, a life path 1 with the 1 plus 9, and I forget what they call that, the 11 life path, but they call it something. I just can't remember what they call it, guys. I feel like if you guys are in this position where you're shaming yourself, or you're going through this grief because of shame and because you're not speaking up, you guys are going to get there. I feel like a mentor is going to come for those that are still going through this. I feel like a mentor is going to come into your life that you're going to be drawn to, or they're going to be drawn to you, and you guys are really going to work really well together. It's going to be someone that's really trustworthy, where you can be open and vulnerable with them without being, without feeling like they're putting you down. Yeah. Alright, that's just a side message for some, okay? Alright, so the other cards that you guys got is, I'm going to read these last 3 cards. This says Knot of Isis, energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. So let me grab that book and find that page. Okay, it says each innate has their own unique spiritual blueprint with particular skills, talents, and higher destinies unfolding that use their unique attributes. Part of your spiritual blueprint is a special relationship to the energies of the goddess. This means not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are offered her power, protection, abundance too. You're now deepening your connection to her. It says this oracle brings special indication that your soul is braiding or twining with the divine feminine energies in a particular form. For some, that will be a specific goddess, and the energetic process will often be strong and deep. The initiate will feel as if they are integrating the part of this goddess that is not just in them, but is a part of their own consciousness. It is deeply personal, spiritually powerful, and beautiful growth experience for the soul. This process does not make you lose your individuality. If it is happening in a genuine way, you will not believe yourself to be the goddess in question. You will instead experience her as a part of your own being, and your being as a part of her. You will not cease to exist as an individual light, and yet you will have grown more into divine communion with the sacred divine feminine. It says whether you feel the connection with an individual goddess or the divine feminine more holistically, as your soul braids or twines with her, you will feel your awareness and consciousness of your own divine feminine nature become stronger, more integrated, and a more balanced part of your life and sense of whole. The body will also be integrating this shift in your soul, as any work with the feminine energy helps bring body and soul light together, blending the physical and inner worlds of light together until they begin to feel very connected and harmonized. Eventually, as this process continues, when you feel your body, you will feel your soul light present there. There will be no distinction between your soul and your body. It is a magnificent, luminous, joyful state of wonder to embody. People will be asking you what you've been doing to have such a beautiful inner glow. Nice. Let's see. Okay, it says this oracle comes as clear confirmation that you're integrating high-level vibrational energy. If you've been wondering if your dreams, intuition, goddess-related meditations, and communications are genuine, then this oracle serves as confirmation. Very nice, guys. So if you guys are working with any type of goddesses, this is confirmation. And like I said, you know, with divine feminine energy, it's all about this. It's all about not shaming ourselves and loving ourselves unconditionally. It's about working through grief and processing and being gentle with ourselves. And it's also about speaking up for ourselves when others won't speak up for us, or if we just need to speak up for ourselves, you know, when we're being mistreated. Okay? All right, I'm going to, let's see, there it is. Okay, and then you guys got also water, lake, and sun. I'm going to read from that as well. Just let me find the page. Ooh, see? Look at this, guys. You, my dear, have been doing your inner work. Yay. Bravo on your courage, your compassion, and your willingness to sit in silence and stillness with yourself. You have made great strides in your heart healing and your soul talk, as well as your spiritual development. There is a new light shining within you, a light that is powerful and magnetic, while still soft and humble. Cast this light upon others as a way of inviting new conversations, new meetings, and new relationships. The simplicity of human interaction shared beneath the glow of this heart light emanating from your own promises, profound connections, and life-changing experiences for everyone in your sphere. Yes. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Okay, and then the last one is the bird bone. So let's read from that, 41. Okay, it says this is a perfect time to write out and plan your goals and visions for the future for yourself and others. Look at what you're taking and what you're contributing to the world right now. Be sure you connect with a community that shares the same visions so you can work in unison to create the change you all wish to see. Know any intersections or conflicts between what you desire and what you are doing to achieve your vision so it doesn't remain a good idea but becomes a reality. The energy of intent is at a high point right now, so manifest what you will like a ritual or spell. Oh, love it, guys, love it. Okay, that's all that I got for you guys today. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you got a story to tell me, I would love to hear it. Just place it down in the comments below. All right, until next time, guys. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. If you chose pile number 3, this balanced emotions, this is your reading. This reading's all about what are you bringing to your ancestral line that your benevolent ancestors are very proud of you for. So with this pile, I feel like this is my empathic pile, and I also feel like your bloodline had a lot of empaths in their in your line. There was a lot of empaths, and I feel like for some of your line, they let their emotions get the best of them. And I also feel like for this pile, you have also let your emotions get the best of you, and not making, you made choices and decisions on strong emotions that you had. But I kind of feel like this is past energy with you, or it's energy that you're learning to, you're working with it more, and you're learning how to balance yourself out more as well. With this grounding and sacred sites, I feel like this is my pile that uses, there's certain places that you go to that really zen your energy. It really helps you to stabilize your emotions. This might be, going outside. This might be going to a park. This might be going to a certain place, because, it doesn't have to necessarily mean sacred sites. I mean, this pile might have went to a sacred site to help them balance out their emotions, or learn how to balance out their emotions. Now that I'm speaking that, I'm envisioning like maybe you guys went on like the spiritual retreats, or just some place where it felt really, like I said, the energy. I feel like my pile can feel nature really, really well, and I feel like when you guys ground, I'm seeing someone like sit in the grass, and just them sitting in the grass for like 5 or 10 minutes, they're really, really anchored, whether they know it or not. And I feel like some of you guys even might like feel your energy vibrate. It might be just like a slight vibration. I feel like in your ancestral line, and even with you guys, I feel like people have used this as a weapon against you guys, because they know that you can feel deeply, and people have purposely got you worked up, and they kind of use this as a weapon against you to have you do something that isn't in your character. Because I feel like when you act out of these emotions and then you're done with it, you're like, why did I do that? Like, that's so not me. But like, as I said, this is my empath pile. You feel it really, really strongly. I'm also picking up that some of you guys might have started grounding every single day. And if you are, great, keep it up. It's helping you day by day with this. I'm also picking up eating and drinking. You're helping, you're studying, and you're making different things to help with emotional imbalances. Some of you guys might be doing like guided sleep meditations or guided meditations. And you're becoming more grounded if you haven't already. But yeah, like I said, I feel like a lot of people, like, they know this about you. They know how to get underneath your skin. I heard to make them look bad. So this might be for a very few, but people know that you feel deeply. You might be someone that like cries during movies and like the sad parts, or cries during the happy parts. Very, you know, you just feel those emotions deeply and heavily. And I feel like some people have used that against you, which has put you in a bad light. Kind of like the, what do they call it? Reactive abuse. Where someone pokes and prods and they look calm while the other person is completely looking like they went off the hinges, but in reality, you know, it's not them being crazy, it's that person doing things to the person and making it seem like that person is crazy. You guys might have dealt with that a lot in the past. And people have judged you on those moments instead of seeing the whole picture of it. Wow. Oh yeah, look guys. Okay, so the next cards I'm going to pull out, there's Hex Banishment. See, I told you guys there's, with that reactive, people making you reactive, being reactive from abuse, and storms and intuition. I feel like the ancestors are proud of you guys because you guys have cleared a lot of negative energy, and you continue to cleanse a lot of negative energy. And whether you know this or not, you've cleansed some of your ancestral lines negative energy, because I feel like your benevolent ancestors might have went through this and they couldn't clear it up. I feel like you are in the, when it talks about Oya with storms and intuition, I feel like you're becoming more balanced, and you are, it's like the calm before the storm, where like your intuition will lead you through the storm. Or it's like you see what's being, like you see clearly, like that song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Like where you can see what's happening. So like when things that used to get you really emotional, really upset, now you see it for what it is, and people can't get you to that place like they used to anymore. Which, awesome. That's very awesome. I feel like you have mini meetings, like little mini meetings with your higher self. Like, this might be my pile that talks to themselves. Or like dreams about, this is gonna sound weird, but like you dream of yourself, but you don't look like you don't look like the self that you are, if that makes any sense. But you'll have like many meetings with your higher self, especially through these storms. Like I said, with this hex and banishment, I feel like it's words being said to you, or people putting you down, people treating you a certain way. And like I said, you just get, you with this balanced emotions, like you've worked on your emotions. You don't allow people to have to get you to that point where you react like that anymore. Because like I said, these people knew full well what they was doing, and I want to like make that clear, because when you're in the muck of it, and especially when you get viewed like that, and everybody around you is just like, what's wrong with you? Like, you start second guessing yourself. Well, I'm telling you, like, no, these people knew what they was doing. They knew how you would react, and that's exactly how, that's how they wanted everybody to perceive you. But I think deep down inside, you already knew that. You said, wait a minute, I'm not playing this game anymore. And like I said, you've been like listening to your intuition. You've been having those meetings with your higher self. You've been listening to your spiritual team. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go into the last three cards. The last three cards I'm going to read from. So, you got the Lunar Queen, she of the Celestial Crescent. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the page. Okay, it says the Celestial Crescent is the moon in her changing form. This oracle comes to you at a time when you are shifting from one phase in your spiritual and creative journey into a new phase. This is a time to pay deep attention to the message of your body and allow them to guide you. Do you need to balance your activity with more rest? Do you need to be actively creating, but from a more relaxed or allowing rather than demanding or forceful mental state? Or is it time for you to spring into action once more? Has the time come to take a step forward? Pay attention. Okay, hang on. The Lunar Queen, to more fully understand which phase is most appropriate for you now. These cards will help you connect with your inner wisdom and the guidance of your own body wisdom for great timing and unfoldment of your manifestations. Remember, sometimes more time in the oven prevents an uncooked meal. Sometimes we need to wait a little longer. Your body will help you know where you are at and what you need. The flow between the dark moon and full moon and all phases in between is constant, and allowing that flow even several times in a day or an hour, you will maximize your creativity and allow your life to manifest creative projects after creative projects, should you so choose. You will feel great inner harmony, wellness, and connection. So this is my pile that might do well with the moon cycles and going with the moon cycles. This is confirmation if you do go by the moon cycles. And this is also to say that if you don't, like, look into it, see how you feel, see if a certain mood phase has you feeling a certain way. It says this oracle is also a reminder that this feminine wisdom is not widely accepted in Western cultures as yet, with its distorted view of what constitutes productive behavior. The lunar queen is a quiet radical. You will need to really believe in your own wisdom and give yourself great support and trust your own body wisdom. And as you learn to operate in this more intuitive, flexible, responsible, feminine way, or no, not responsible, responsive. Thus, the oracle tells you that Lady Isis and the spiritual guidance that cares for you completely encourages and supports you in being strong and giving yourself absolute permission to rest when needed, to honor your creative cycles for greatest productivity and quality. If you have been wanting to create something or feel frustrated in your creative enterprises, the Lunar Queen also contains the message for you that something creative is within you and wanting to emerge. It is stirring in your unconscious, and soon it will be reflected more clearly back to you, and you shall be able to act. But for now, have patience. There can be much inner work required before the relatively swift outer work of bringing the creative impulse into form even begins. Such is the nature of creative flow at times. If you are already in the flow and want to know if this is the time to really let go and shine, like the gorgeous full moon, the answer is yes. Trust and know that you are being guided by your own inner wisdom and supported by she of the celestial crescent, the lunar queen, Lady Isis. Okay? So listen to your body, guys. Okay, so land, cave, and what's that say? Sun? Let's look up that one. Ooh, look at that. You are entering a time of illumination. Light pierces the deepest, darkest caverns of your vessel, shining the glow of truth upon areas of your life that once eluded you. There are fewer places for falsehood to hide, and you are able to see clearer than you have previously been able to. Many illusions have been brought to light. There are still plenty more to demystify, but the task will be easier now that your sight has been sharpened. Yes, that's what I was talking about, guys, where you once didn't see some people like just doing it to get you to have an emotional outburst. You're going to be seeing it. It says that your sight has been sharpened now. While the heat and the intensity of this light can bring uneasiness, take comfort in the clarity you're gathering and in the quantum leaps you're making in your quest for self-knowledge. And then enjoy the gift of this light, my love. It makes a triumph in your soul's journey. Yes, love it. Love it. Okay, and the last one is quartz points. I'm going to grab that book and read it for you. Clarity. There's a clarity again, guys. You are correct in what you are seeing. Yep. Try to accept your ability to see things for what they are. This may be disconcerting at first, and you may doubt yourself or think you're being too judgmental. It can also be challenging to those who can't see what you see. So remember to stand your ground and trust yourself. You have acquired your clarity through a combination of your gift of intuition, and that card popped up, and your life experience, and you should be proud. There are many facets to every situation, and your ability to see all sides and angles is going to assist you greatly. Things were muddled or unclear before suddenly make sense, helping you find your way through whatever is challenging at the moment. Past life memories may occur as well as lucid dreams, and you may want to keep a journal of your vision. Yes, guys, like I said, I felt like you guys are having a meeting with yourself in your dreams. So keep a dream journal. This is a good time to engage in shadow work or in divination because your ability to see the truth, your ability to be diplomatic will be put to the test in some communications, regardless of whether or not you are speaking your truth. All right, guys, that's all that I've got for you guys. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have a story to tell me, or if you have a story, I would love to hear it. Tell me down in the comments below. All right, till next time, guys. Bye.